Welcome to episode 3 of the ECW series. The series that is not that good. Um, Welcome to basically the house show of ECW. ECW Steiner's Invasion. We're in the southeast just trying to get the pop-up, so let's have a show. We start off with some pre-show action that had subpar wrestling, announced the crowd heat. The Haas brothers defeated Ray Gordy and Michael Shane in 5:53. 5:53 when Charlie Haas defeated Ray Gordy with the Haas Breaker. Their gimmicks did good. Russ did 26, Charlie did 54, Michael Shane did 35, and Ray Gordy did 32. Michael Shane and Ray Gordy are improving. What happened to Russ? Psychology. He's not good at being a babyface. Got it. Changing some gimmick, I guess. Yeah. Okay. We start off with 38. John Kronis defeats Colt Cabana. 820 with using his feet. 820 820 by pinfall while using the ropes for levers. It was a subpar, not as a crowd heat. Kronis was off his game and did worse than Colt Cabana, so maybe improve it. They're both improving in performance, but if John Kronis can't give us good performances, he might, be having some money problems, so might be cut off the roster if he's not that good. We get a 52 and about that decent wrestling, but didn't have that much heat. C.W. Anderson defeated one half of the ECW World Tag Team Champions Danny Doring in 902 by pinfall, with a spine buster, I guess. 56 for C-Dub, 41 for Danny, but he was off his game. C-Dub is improving in performance skills. After this, Terry Funk makes his ECW return and defeats Jerry Flynn by submission. 47 for Terry Funk, 37 for Jerry Flynn. Terry Funk is back. He gets on the microphone. He cuts a Terry Funk promo. Terry Funk is back in ECW. Also, he said, fuck WCW. And about that Supper Wrestling, didn't have that much heat. Tommy Dreamer defeated Chris Hamrick in 10:05 by pinfall with a pile driver. Chris Hamrick, is improving, but he's gonna be fired. we get a 41 and about that had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Mikey Whipwreck defeated Scotty Anton in 12:35 with a whippersnapper. Mike's not suited to his gimmick. Did I write that down? Wow, I did not save last time. Mikey. Okay. The Citizen Minister did good at ringside. They don't click. Scotty Anton's not suited to his gimmick either. So, Scotty. I want to just put Scotty A. They don't click, so that's why the ratings did bad. Also, I guess Whipwreck was off his game. No, he can't wrestle 12 minutes. 61 for our main event, and about to have good wrestling. These react to the crowd. Rick Steiner makes his debut, and he teams up with Justin Credible and gets the win, defeating Rob Van Dam and Kid Cash in 8-12 when Rick Steiner pinned Kid Cash with a flying bulldog. RVD obviously carried while off his game. Don't worry. I know this seems bad, but Rob Van Dam, just give him a little bit. He's gonna be boosted up. Rick Steiner's gonna be brought in, have like one match with Steve Corino, and then he's gonna do something else and be fired. He's just being brought in to put people over. 54 for Justin Credible, 55 for Rick Steiner, 56 for Kid Kat, and 74 for RVD. Heel face combos and the contact risk being down. Main event segment 55. Rick Steiner challenges Steve Corino. Steve Corino accepts because he's the best. He can beat anyone. The show to the 58. Hopefully, we improved in the region we care about. I want to say good job to Rob Van Dam, to Tommy Dreamer, and Colt Boom Boom Cabana. Tommy, I'm gonna praise RVD. I'm gonna tell him, and I'm gonna point out Colt Cabana as a good. Okay, there we go. Okay. We'll look at the stuff after the show, and then we'll be back with hard times. We're back in. It seems, I don't know if it really improved our importance, but no, at the start, we are losing a lot of money here. We are losing a lot of money. I'm gonna do I am going to cheat a little. Not much, but I will give us some money because we're ECW. We obviously are gonna lose money. That's the whole point of ECW. What I'm trying to do is get us up. I wanna be a part of the big dogs. We're not even in the fucking top 10 wrestling companies. We're number 11. We go by influence. We're still not top. TCW is above us. We're 13 on influence. I want to compete with. I'm fine. I want to compete with WCW. That's a good one. What is their? They kept Jim Duggan, but not. Okay. They kept Road Warrior Animal, but not Rey Mysterio. Why is Sting? I'm not gonna question it. But it's time for us to go to Hard Times. Where Rick Steiner versus Steve Corino might be. I don't remember. I guess I can check. Nope. So this show is gonna be another. This will just be in the tri-state to get a popularity or try to get us up. Yep. Sorry for these not being that good. I guess I'm tired. I don't know. I'll see you there, folks. Okay, I'm back. I've never seen this. I thought APW was coming to yell at me, cause that's normally what happens. But they offered a working agreement? I've never seen this. Like, I mean, that's sick. I've never seen that. Yeah, I'm gonna accept that proposal. I don't care how small you are. I've never seen that. I could get the prototype. I could get Christopher Daniels. Well, they have some good fucking people. I can get Super Destroyer 2000. Like, but I just wanted to show that. Is that common or is that not common? Anyways, I need to go book. See ya. Welcome to our second show of the episode, where it's called Hard Times, because ECW is going on hard times. We're in New Jersey, and we start off with an extremely short pre-show match when Little Guido defeats Chili Willy in 450 with this Silicon Crab. Guido was off his game. He did a 54. Chili Willy did a 33, but it was just a pre-show match, so it doesn't really matter. We start off with a 52. A decent match. Kid Cass defeats Tom Bradley in 818 by pinfall with a Deadeye. 58 for Kid Cass, 33 for Tom Bradley. He was local talent, and I decided to sign him. And I was going to have this match on the pre-show, but I thought it could probably do okay, so I'll put it on the main show. We get a 56, the Unholy Alliance. Defeats Bobby Eaton and Kendall Winham. In 916, when Yoshihiro Tajiri defeat Kendo with a double buzzsaw kick. 61 for Tajiri, 60 for Mikey. Does bad gimmick penalize him? No, so I guess it doesn't matter. 44 for Kendall, 41 for Bobby. We get a 44 tag team title match. Scotty Anton and Johnny Swinger don't work as a tag team. Well, that's sad. At these match, Danny Doring and Amish Roadkill. Why is he Amish Roadkill but not Amish Roadkill? Defeated Scotty Anton and Johnny Swinger in 10:30 when Roadkill defeated Scotty Anton by pinfall with the Amish Bomb. They make defense number 2 of the tag titles, 45 for Roadkill, 53 for Danny Doring. This may seem like an odd question, but why are these two a team? Because he's an Amish farmer and he's a wrestler. Why were they teaming? I just wanted to know that. 29 for Johnny Swinger, 36 for Scotty Anton. They cut a promo saying they're the best tag team ever. We have an Amish, a farmer, and a normal wrestler. Best team. The Sandman makes his return. He's here. And he faced Michael Shane, and he defeats him in 7:26 with a flying leg drop. 60 for the Sandman, 34 for Michael Shane. We get a 6-hour co-main event and a decent match. Lance Storm defeated Frankie Kazarian in 14:41 by pinfall with a flying single leg lariat. No clue what the fuck that means. Spinning. Flying, spinning leg. 64 for Lance Storm, 42 for Frankie Kazarian. No improvements, just thought the match would be good. Out of this, Lance Storm has a segment with Nova and Frankie Kazarian. Don't know what the segment is, they just do something. We get on main event 72, and about that great wrestling and good heat, Rob Van Dam defeated Justin Incredible and Chris Candido in 2047 when Rob Van Dam defeated Chris Candido by pinfall with the 5-star frog splash. 82 from RVD, 55 for Justin Incredible, 58 for Chris Candido. The storyline gains heat, no improvements. just the content risk being low. Out of this, Justin Credible beats down RVD, but RVD fights back. He throws Justin Credible into the crowd. He gets into the ring. He says, Rob Van Dam. Then he jumps over the top rope, does like a full fucking flip into the crowd, taking out Justin Credible and taking out audience members that will probably sue us. 66, pretty good show. We include in one region. Good job to Rob. Good job to Candido. And good job to Lance Storm. RVD is going to get praised again. Cadino is going to be complimented. And I'm going to tell Lance Storm he's awesome. Please, scene, please. We're going to check out some post-show stuff. And then that's going to be the end of this episode. I'm going to probably fire Jerry Flynn. You know, cutting down on the roster a little bit. Very legal. Is in 8 days. I cheated and gave myself money like I said I would. RVD is our figurehead, and nothing's popped up yet. What is this? Okay. Titles. Looking at titles. Steve Corino, World Champ. No title changes yet. That's what our titles look like, I guess. I'm gonna make the tag team of Kendo Winham and Bobby Eaton. I feel like, old school wrestling. That's what their name's gonna be. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you for Barely Legal.